Pleasure, and continue to be a pleasure to be here. I have been part of the engagements on the life cycle of Neclips. We have the beauty of what they have done is that they have engaged largely, they have consulted widely, and have come up with what they have today. The beauty of an agile development environment is that there is a lot of back and forth that goes on in agile software and programs development, and I think that's what they have done. But beyond, there are people that will talk better on the business components of what they have done and what this means in digital content. Our man from New York, the New York consultants will expand on that to Neclip later. But I just wanted to make a little contribution on the importance of quality content. This is a digital space, and in digital spaces, the most important value process, value chain is in content. And it's very important to understand that the quality of content that you have is what will determine the business value for your clients. In Nigeria, we like to use the word customers. Now, there has to be a connective and strategic content approach. It has to be such that your contents are of good quality, and you need to be able to retain your visitors, because you're looking at pay-per-click, and once people come in, you cannot separate digital content marketing from you cannot separate content marketing from digital marketing. So the what brings those two together, the nexus between digital content marketing, digital marketing and content actually content. And so without that quality digital content, there is always a possibility that the bottom line will be lost. So I just wanted to give just 4 things that Neclip will always have to look out for from my experience in this field. I've been around for about 16 years in this space. And the first thing I want to say about digital content is that it has to be visually appealing. In the Nigerian space, there is something that we have. There's a problem that we have, and it's the content of pictures. The quality of visual content is usually poor, because we tend to download pictures from the internet too much without having to pay the price of having photographers, professional photographers. So I want to encourage Neclip to work in that direction. It is not easy, it's expensive, but there is a process that runs behind every app. The app is not just what we see, on our screens and our mobile gadgets. There is something that runs. There is a lot of hard work that goes on behind apps. If you go to Amazon, the Amazon office, for instance, it's a 24/7 environment. People sleep in the offices. There is a massive work going on behind Amazon. But what we see on our screen is people just working. You see people just, using the app and then working, but there is something heavy that goes on behind. The same thing with Zoom. Right now we're on Zoom. Everything is functioning. It looks good. But there is a crowd working at their back ends, at their support, 24/7 work going themselves to the extreme to make sure that we get the kind of quality of service that we have here. So I want to really encourage you to ensure that your contents are shareable. It is important that the quality of content that we put out on social media, because this is content really, what will bring me to Neclip is the quality of content that I'm sure that I will get. It has to be refreshing, it has to be shareable. It has to be something that should accommodate different, we should not get carried politically. We should be open enough to allow different ideas, contend. And I like that Lemchi is here. Lemchi and I and Lemchi, we argue a lot on social media. We have different tangents when it comes to our politics, but then we're able to understand that this is ideas in contention, all right? So I want Neclip to also be in that place where you don't take a political position, you are not seen to be biased politically, you push your engaging content. Your viewers must understand that your contents are engaging, because that's what's going to bring them back. And then two, content must be unique. There's what they call plagiarism. Some of us call it in the United States. So the first law, of course, Prof is here. And as a professor, the first lecture that they tell us in classrooms is that plagiarism is like the sin of murder in the Bible. It is unforgivable. So we need to make sure that you watch out for that. Intellectual property is very important, and I need Neclip to also understand that. Make sure that our content, our contents are unique. I say we now because I know I'm going to be part of the Neclip's content team. It will be a pleasure to participate and contribute to what you do. And then it is important to have technically correct content. And finally, like they say, good writing always wins. Social media is a place where a lot of us learn. The fact that we'll write on social media, but we also learn from others. There are a lot of people on social media who are gifted and who use that as a medium to express their talents. So yes, we write, but each time we come, we'll learn new things. And I think that beyond being a space to entertain and engage us, Neclip must have the right content resources such that people come in and are able to learn. I can see a resource from Lemchi and Charles Aholu and Prof and really smart people, and then we'll learn from all of these social experiences. So I want to thank you for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Nigerian product. We're always very proud when we are able to push out stuff like this in the marketplace. And it's my conviction and confidence, like St. Paul would say, I am persuaded that this will be a success. And I want to say that God bless the team and give you the great effort to push this on.